Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my 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 feet. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet, 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 Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Hey, gentlemen, gentlemen, this is your hero's journey with Dr. D here to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, and to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing? Because when you do that, what you do is you organically help build and grow with me so we can make it better tomorrow, today. That's all we're trying to do, make it better tomorrow, today. Currently, I am trying to do, I'm doing Instagram as well as YouTube at the exact same time. And my Instagram is still checking the connection. Go figure. Let me see if I can reboot this bad fella. Uh, J connection. I just cut it off and cut it back on. But y'all have anything to do with that. So tonight, what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about the what I do first. I put a content. I put a guest link in the middle, and I put a guest link in the content section, in the comment section. And I already put one in, but I'll put another one in there. So when we do the Q&A section, you can just get on board. You can get on board, and let's do it right now. All right, guess. Add a guess. That's the link. I put the link in the comment section now. So get ahead of the game and get in the back room now. All right. Okay. Okay, it's in there now. And let me go back to my Instagram. Just give me a second, y'all. I just have to wake up. Restart. Here it is again. When we get back to that, let me. All right. So if my sound is okay, please let me know in the comment section so we can know if we need to adjust anything. Because we don't need to adjust anything, we can keep it going. We can get it revved up, get it kicking, get it cooking, and get it rolling. Onward, onward, and I'm kind of Now today was a pretty pleasant day to be right on the verge of winter. About 71 degrees. Now we're in North Carolina. About 71 degrees here, and 75. I just know it's warm. Now the only thing about the warm weather down here is that it affects my sinuses because I end up getting congested. For those who can relate, I end up getting congested. So what happens is it goes to my head, it goes down to my bronchos, and Lord, it doesn't work. It doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. So oh, good. So we now. So like I stated before, this is Hero General with Dr. D. I'm saying to my Instagram crew. You have to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping you get beyond your first move. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, sharing, and for the IG to follow as well. So with all that being said, the topic that we talk about tonight is this is a hero's rant. It's not necessarily a hero recap, update, and Q&A, but the format is still the same. This is a hero's rant, and the hero's rant I am talking about. Where my water at? Where my cup at? Yes, I need my water. Now I have people say, "What am I drinking? Is water? It's lemons. Lemons with the water. The water just falling around, falling everywhere. All right, there we go. All right, what are we talking about tonight? Ooh, we're talking about closure. This is Mayor's rant. Um, this is this is coming to an end of seasons. A lot of different things, but most importantly, it's coming to season. My son's football first year doing contact sports. Not contact sports because he's wrestled for a while, but he is doing contact football. He's doing middle school football as well as AAU. I did that in part because I'm trying to get him to understand uh, the karate connection. There's certain principles that the team gives, as well as collaborating with your schools to be a scholar athlete, but to embrace the pain. But even embracing the pain, they're still closer to a season. And and tonight was they got a good win. They ended it with a good note. I mean, this is in the middle school. Now the AU team is much better. It's a much better team. They actually made the top 10 of the state. That's So that's good. So he gets double exposure with the certain type of cultural mentalities as far as a team goes. But the deal with having them both is to get them probably not inundated, but just immersing them in culture of football contact. Because every coaches differently, and I need him to get experience because he hasn't played Pee Wee, Pop Warner. He hasn't even played flag football. But he has good hands and he has decent size. But it's more than that because we all know that if football's really about heart, it's about bringing the monster and putting the monster at bay, uh, bringing it out when needed and putting it back in as needed. And a lot of people cannot control that monster inside. And I believe we all have a monster inside. And but the thing is, we don't know how to regulate it. We don't know how to control it. We don't know. It comes out in the most inappropriate times and often the wrong times. And when things need to be closed, we don't put closure to it. We keep things going on and on and on. And when you keep it going on for so long or too long, what happens is that it explodes. And when things explode, you do not have closure. You do not have closure because you just blast it. Everything is everywhere. So I am currently working on certain situations in my life in relationships that I can get better closure. Also, closure in conversations, communications with other people and situations. Because when I get closure, I can get peace. If I can get closure, I can get peace. And and the peace is engineered by me. Sometimes you say that I can get close to a situation. A lot of times because you don't want peace. A lot of times you want to keep the fire going. A lot of times you want to prove that you're right. And sometimes you may be right. But is the battle worth the war? Is the battle worth the war? That's a question you need to think about. Because sometimes we want to battle and battle and battle and battle and battle and battle and battle. There's no peace in battle. But there's one thing we can put it at bay that it will control and consume your very fiber, your thought patterns in every situation. It will leak over and over and over. That's why even the Bible says that you need to, it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. I think a lot of people, they just go over that scripture and they don't even pay attention to it. You are somebody change your thoughts. Some people say, well, I just listen to any type of music. I just, it's just words, it's just stuff. It's just stuff, right? Yeah, it's just stuff. But the stuff is consuming your mind. If it's consuming your mind, it's consuming your life, right? If it's consuming your life, are you really living or are you just existing? Are you existing in the program which was created by others to do their bidding? Or are you living in life in the purpose that God created for you to live and to impact others with? It doesn't matter what stage of life, it doesn't matter what vein or atmosphere, atmosphere that you work in or your career focus. Work McDonald's, Taco Bell. I've met beautiful young ladies this afternoon on my riding share with Dr. D, and she I asked her. I did my interview. My interview was as brief. It's abbreviated. If you look on my Instagram, you'll see the Instagram the ride and share segment. Eventually, I'll get it over to the YouTube. But we talked. I asked her what was her end game, and she made a curve on me, which was good because I asked her what does she like to do, what did she feel like she's good at doing, And she said, impacting youth. That's powerful because it wasn't about making money. I mean, she said she make it, she do what it do, but being there so the next generation can have an ear. If you don't, if you don't, if you're not there for the next generation to have an ear, your time span actually may be cut short because they won't take time to listen to you when you may be begging for your life because you didn't take time for them when they were looking for a way not to be a thug, when they was looking for a way not to be a juvenile delinquent, was when they was looking for a way not to be in handcuffs. All they needed was an ear. Closure. Do you have closure in your thoughts? Do you have closure in your life? Do you have closure in situations? Case in point, on my, I believe I have it on my YouTube channel, but I know it's on my Instagram. A hero seeks, Seeks, Seeks. What is right there? Look right, oh that way, right there. A hero seeks is the same tag for my uh, it's the same tag for my Instagram. Had the gentleman on my first ride and share segment. Gentleman say he spent 6 months. Just came from Oklahoma, and we was talking. We just having a casual conversation like I do all my pastors. And he was saying that talking with some gentleman and some guy that he really saw how the guy treated his children, and he had a lot of respect for that guy as far as how he he dealt with his or tended to the needs of his child, and he didn't have issues. He had issues with the the mother of the child, but he appreciated the guy. But I said something in the midst of our conversation. I said that I said he said something that triggered this statement. A lot of times when I talk to a person, I talk to the situation rather than the person. Talk to the situation that's that's building up in the individual. I told him that I said that you're worth it. I said you're worth it. He said, man, thank you for your words. His eyes balled up again. Hey man. Um, I see you up there. Um, his eyes started watering, bawling. Tears about to come down. He was so it was so heartfelt. He's like, he reached his hand out and said, "Thank you, sir." He said, "Thank you for your words." Told me that he said, "Today, I'm just throwing a name out. You have just stopped John from putting a gun in his mouth and blowing his brains out." That's right. He said, "Blowing his brains out." When he got out the car, I did a little video because of, wow, it's amazing. Was just one word, one statement, one ear can do to impact the destination of a person's life. His life would have been prematurely closed because I don't believe that your life is in true closure when you take it. When it ends, it ends. But when you take it, you cut short the purpose because I believe he was thinking that he wasn't worth it. As in regards to anybody else, because some people project their own emotions on you and you feel their pain and assume it's yours. But your value is too great to be consumed by somebody else. So, but it's in your control. That's why, as a man thinketh, so is he. So please, people, Control your eye gates. Be the man in front of the doorways to your eyes as well as your ears. Because what you consume, you become. Choose wisely of what you want to, or how you want to put closure to your day and to your destiny. All right, all right, all right. That is my rant. That's my rant. That's my rant. So my Q and A is that I'm sitting now. My update is I am still waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to send me the new segment I'm creating is my response videos. I need some clips of some videos, some current videos that you would like me to do my um, response to reaction video, reaction to the videos that you sent me. It doesn't matter if I do reaction to any type of video. It only matters if I do reaction to the videos that you want to see in the way I would observe and talk about them in a clinical way or just a Dr. D way. Okay, so please, my update is please send me videos. You can send them my DM at Hero Seeks, or you can go to Community Slab and Hero's Journey with Dr. D, the YouTube channel, and I will respond to you. I promise I will. I sure will. And be on the lookout for my private Facebook group. It should be I should be getting that together by the end of the year, and offer a certain package for those who need a little extra help. All right, so that's my update. So with that being said, ah! uh, so let me put if anybody needs me to put the link back into uh the chat section of the YouTube, please put in it. Go to the chat section and respond. It's YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. Just put it in there. Put in chat section. I should be able to see it. I'll put another link in there so you can pop on. But it's in there right now. Matter of fact, let me just put it in there. How about that? Uh, okay. Every day you can come on to the YouTube platform. I know you're on the Instagram. Oh, and King, you still on there? You can come over to YouTube as well. Give me your 2 cents, and maybe you may get a nickel. All right. I have a lot of pepper. I have a lot of pepperoni, green peppers, then crusted pizza. You funny, Phil. Okay, so I got All right. Oh, let me know. Let me know. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Dum, 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 dum. And when it's cold outside, I have the month of May. I guess you say what can I talking about my water, ooh, ooh. All right, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where you at? Who's wrong, chat? You funny, Mr. Multitask, Mr. Multitask. All right. Dum, dum, dum. Mm-mm. Dum, 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 dum. Bum, bum, bum. Doom, 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 dum, dum, doom, 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 doom. Oh, hey,
Good evening.
good evening. You muffled, you little motherfucker. Go ahead, talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I sent you a couple of videos.
You sure did.
See, look at that. You see,
You
look at
sure
that.
did. You sure did. You sure did. I remember one I saw. It's okay. You sure did. Maybe I was directed to. Maybe that's directed to a field. Uh, you did see a couple. Of, so I get on that. I get on that this week.
Mhm.
Hope it, I didn't miss the gap in time. You know, something pops up in the news all the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a lot of what's the word? Um, a lot out there. Yeah, definitely a lot out to see. But yeah,
Lot of
definitely. I tried to
if
watch
you
the
don't
one
jump on
with the say again.
if you don't a lot of time, if you don't jump on it, you miss it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. I tried to watch the video of the young lady, but it would only show the short clip, and then it would stop.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Not like an hour or so ago, maybe.
Oh, well, I made. Okay, it might show. Did it have music to it?
Um, no, you were just talking. Um,
To Kenya?
yeah, you were just yeah, uh-huh.
I think I redid it. So I redid it and sent it again. So hopefully it may pop up. Look and see if it's up there now. If it's longer.
Where on the Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Let me check.
Do do. Feel funny. Feel say wrong chat. He said, I have a large sausage. Um, I have a large sausage, pepperoni, green peppers. Okay. Good message, man. I need you to give me the takeaway. One thing I can take away from it. Okay.
Okay, I see it now. Let me see. The Kenya.
Is it extended?
Let me see. I'm trying to see. No, this one isn't. No, this
It's still
one
short
isn't.
too.
Yeah, they're both short. Yeah, there's two up there, but they're both short.
One with music, one without the music.
No, they're both you're talking.
Oh,
This in the
okay.
car, right? This is in the
Right. So,
vehicle, right? Yeah.
right.
Oh wait, maybe there's three of them up there. Let me see. Maybe this one. Yeah. No. Let's see. One, two. Yeah, three of them up there, but they're all short clips.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Let's not. Yeah. Let's not do something wrong. And that's what Kenya, right? Short clip.
Right.
Yeah,
It
they're
wasn't
all
that.
short clips.
Was it over 90 seconds?
Yeah, like you introducing her and introducing the live.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did. It kind of went. I did the kind of went in and out. So I'll look through it again and see if it's there or not. Yeah. So I didn't get, you didn't hear no content on that one. So what about any other ones?
It's yeah. The other one is yeah. The other ones are long. When you push them, you can see the little timestamp on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but those you don't.
What's the
Not the
last one you
timestamp.
heard?
That was the last one I tried. I tried two, but like I said, it was only
Uh,
introducing.
the one before that, the longer one.
Um, that's no, that's and other than one that you, other than this evening tonight, that's the last one I watched.
Okay.
The other one was from like a week
Okay.
ago, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Um. So what you think about on? Good message. What what I just talked about earlier? What do you? What's your takeaway on it?
Yeah, that's really
One
intense.
thing.
I mean, wow, that's gotta be. I'm sure that's a very emotional moment. Yeah. Uh, I guess definitely God ordained timing. You know, um, and that you could say, could just be a few words that would drastically change someone's destiny. You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
um,
So
and thank God
your
He
take
got in
from
your car. And say again.
so the take from the general closure would be what? Like that was the general topic. I talked about different things. I used things to make examples of it about closure, or it can be a premature closure. I mean, but you don't want premature closure. You want true closure. I think true closure allows you to go where you need to go. If you don't get true closure, you're holding something in, and kind of keeps you from going at full throttle.
Mm,
It's like,
almost
for
like
instance,
having baggage.
I, I think a good example would be hot air balloon. If the
Okay.
bags are not dropped, it won't rise.
Ah, I see.
You
Okay.
need to unload so you can rise. Sometimes we want to unload. So when you unload, you stay close to the ground. You'll never rise to the occasion. You never rise above adversity or situations or even people. But a hot air balloon rises because it unloads, not because it keeps. I like that.
Mm. So yeah, it's like extra weight. So closure helps
Right,
you to release the extra weight that's holding you down.
right. I'm glad I'm
Yeah.
recording this because you know what? I probably won't say that again. A
So
lot of
that
stuff
came
I say,
straight.
uh,
That was inspired, huh?
but well, just now, some stuff rose like that, and I said, man, what I say? I, I, I said that was good, wasn't it? Yeah, what
Can
I
you see
say?
me?
Like you look at the sky, is Jesus come back?
That you say that wasn't you, huh? That was inspired. That was from above, huh?
Yeah, yeah. When you look it up, you look it up.
What?
Look straight ahead. Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
like I'm
like
looking at. I'm looking. Oh, so you can see me because what I see is frozen.
yes.
That's why I can't
Oh
tell.
no. Oh yeah, I see you perfect. Oh no,
Oh,
you
so
yeah
you see
you
me
yeah you
move?
perfect. Am I frozen? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
see you
might
good.
just be. Oh, I think that might just be on my tablet. I wonder. Let me see. I'm a. Oh yeah. So you see me, I can't really see you. Okay, I
Can you
see
see
you on
me?
my phone. Yeah, now I see you on the phone
Oh,
and a tablet, but there's a delay.
okay. Yeah, very tablet and phone. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. I was waiting for it to restart again and start moving again. That's why I'm looking up. I wait.
Yeah,
That's on my
like,
tablet. I'm actually frozen. I'm talking to you on my tablet, so I can hear
okay.
you, can hear me, but the picture's frozen. On my
Crazy.
phone, I don't know if you can see this. Do you see my phone?
I looked it up.
You see
I
the
can
phone?
lift it up. Yeah, you frozen. I see you frozen on the phone.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah, but you're not frozen on YouTube on the computer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can hear me, so I'll just take that. I don't need to see myself, I guess. But yeah, um, did that guy? You think you'll ever see him again or make contact with him again, or it's just
Who knows? I mean, I know for that day he lived.
right?
I mean, you really don't know what people go through,
Yeah.
and when they isolate themselves, they don't they they're under the captivity of their own thoughts, because that's why as a man thinketh, so is he. But what are you thinking about? Is more importantly, are the thoughts yours? We keep stuff in the nest that's not ours, just dropped there. But we embrace it, clothe it, feed it, as if it was ours. And realize we was feeding a monster that never came
Mm.
from us. Yeah, we was feeding our assassin that's waiting till it grows up to take you out when you sleep.
Mm.
Hey Renee, we was feeding the good son, Macaulay Culkin.
Wow.
Yeah, so he never do anything wrong. No, no. Was something else eat? Yes.
Yeah.
Go and cut this piece of bread. Okay.
Mm.
Is it sharp enough? Oh, yes. Real sharp. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. I mean, yeah, you just don't know the guy. I was just blown away. I was talking to the situation rather than the person. Something triggered, and I said, I realized a lot of people they absorb some other people's emotions, and they become recipients of damage of mess. And when you become a dumpster, and you was created to be a dumpster, and it spills over, you ain't good enough for you ain't good for nothing but rats, roaches, and
Mm.
vermin. If other people are dumped it, and all you smell, you become filthy. And you said, only way I can get rid of this is get rid of this, because you start believing that you was made for mess when you was made for purpose. But other mess being is came in and has covered up your purpose. And all you can do is smell the broccoli underneath the paper. It stank. And you just want to get rid of it because it become overwhelming. So I just think he's overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed by life situations, and more like his probably his relationship. Uh, and that people invested. Sometimes they become not one sided. One person invests, the other person consumes.
Mm.
Other person can never do enough, and one other person wants more than a person can offer. And One person just don't. Some people takers, some people are givers, and takers don't
Mm,
care, and givers get so much of themselves, then they feel empty. Yeah, so
wow.
I think everything parallels first closure. I talk about the football season. It's closure to the seasons. It's
Mhm,
closure to the time in life. For me, it's closure. It's close to a good a conversation if you want peace. You may disagree, but you can disagree agreeably to get closure.
mhm,
Chop that thing up and come back again another day. But you want to get closure. I think that's all improvement. That's moving forward instead of backwards or staying stuck.
mm. Yeah, wow.
Any,
Yeah.
any comments?
Mm. Yeah, I think sometimes some people, like you said, they're just not capable of giving us what we need and want. So we have to have another source. You know, maybe we have to be careful about having human beings as our source. Because some people is just who they are. You know, like what if you are a taker? And this person they're giving, and they're just sort of waiting for you to your turn to receive, but the person's just not capable. It's just not in them. You know, um, maybe you need to find a different source. Um,
Yeah, especially when you keep coming up empty.
yeah, that has to be tiring. I'm sure that can make you feel used, uh, make you feel, you're not getting recharged. You're recharging, but you're not getting
Right.
recharged. So you get depleted, and perhaps you do get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore, and you've lost hope. I want this to end. Um, and yeah, and that's just one of those things where there's no do over. Imagine, and I'm sure the people that have you know stepped off the ledge of the building, maybe even metaphorically speaking, just to realize, oh, I shouldn't have done this, but it's too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, or they've gone and realized, oh, you know what, I don't want to do this, and then yeah, so wow. So yeah, I just hope, yeah, whoever he is, that hopefully by the grace of God, he'll go on to live a very, wonderful, successful life.
Right. Look up. What that Phil said. He said that was a good observation, Renee. We use humans as our source.
Mm, okay. Yeah.
Let me get a definition of closure. Phil asks. Closure, an act or process of closing something, especially an institution, thoroughfare, or frontier, or being closed. Um, I think a synonym would be a shutdown or termination. Let me look at another definition. I don't like that one. Let me get a psychological definition. Oh no, I like this one. Closing means finality, a letting go of what once was. Finding closure implies a complete acceptance of what has happened and an honoring of the transition away from what's finished to something new. In other words, closure describes the ability to go beyond imposed limitations in order to find different possibilities. I like that one. What you think?
You see me?
I don't know what happened to
Okay.
you.
Okay. Yeah.
It was
So all that time I was talking, the picture was frozen. So I pressed the refresh button and then it went off. I had to start it over again. So now I'm moving. Now I'm moving
okay.
again. Yeah.
So, what
That
do you think
what that
definition of
definition
closure?
come from? You got that's did you read that or did Phil read that?
No, I read that. It was from Google. Uh,
Oh, okay. Oh, that was good. Hey, stop with the yawning. Hey, cut that out. Read it again.
closure means finality, a letting go of what once was. Finding closure. Hey, Margaret. Uh, Finding closure implies a complete acceptance of what has happened and an honoring of the transition away from what's finished to something new. In other words, closure describes the ability to go beyond imposed limitations in order to find different possibilities. Sounds like a faith walk to me.
Mm, wow. Okay.
When you have when the ability closure, yeah, describe the ability to go beyond imposed limitations. And I think sometimes what happens is that um, we don't get closure because we stop out of fear. But when you get closure, you can move beyond the fear. Actually, you can attack the fear and go through it. Not saying you won't feel scared, but when you go through it, you feel accomplished.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
learned
So
that
yeah,
lesson
so I
many
think
years
let me see
ago
if it has.
watching
Go ahead.
the Mr. T cartoon.
I pity the fool.
Yeah. When he t- when he told the kid that there was something about fear, and the little boy was like, "Mr. T, you're afraid?" And he said, "Courage is not the absence of fear; it's your ability to overcome fear." And I was like, "Oh wow!" So even Mr. T could experience fear, but he told him, "No, you like you said to move through it." Um,
Mm.
yeah,
Read what Renee said. Not Renee,
I'm
but
I'm,
Phil.
I'm Renee. Oh, Phil said,
Phil.
"Hey, hey, Doc D, a song called." Ease on down the road. Don't carry nothing that might be load came to mind when you talk about closure. Oh yeah. What would you say about that? Ease on down the road. Yeah.
Why don't you ease on down the road? Da-na-na. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that will be alone. Don't you ease on down road. Da, da, da. What I say is
Is that
that
from the Wizard
so
of Oz?
ease on down the road. It's from the Wiz.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Ease on down. Don't you carry nothing that might be that's good. Be a load came to mind when you talk about. That's why each area you can't carry nothing because if you carry the load, you can't. It won't be an easy movement.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
That you
Okay.
can't move to your destination because the load is so heavy. Ease them
Wow.
down, let it go. What Phil say?
Mm.
Mr. T has another saying: "Be somebody or be somebody's fool." I don't remember that one. Do you remember that one?
No, I don't remember that one. It sounds good though. Be somebody or be somebody too. It's different. Yeah, I don't remember that
Yeah, be
one.
somebody or be somebody's fool. Yeah, I don't
Mm.
remember that one either. Yeah, I like that one though. Be somebody, be somebody's fool.
Um, so it's like soul minimalism, letting go of the
What'd you say?
clutter in your soul. Soul minimalism, letting go of the
That's
clutter
good.
in your soul. Yeah. Hey man, hey, stop yawning in my face, man. I'm not boring.
What's that?
Stop yawning in my face. I am not
What you?
boring.
Oh, because your eyes happen to be open tonight, huh?
My eyes are always like this, and I'm always awake. Right? That's how my eyes are always on. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So I think closures are. I mean, I always have a conversation. I said, man, I think what happens that you want to say the right thing and you want to get the response that you want. And when you don't get the response and you don't feel that you can articulate your point of view to get the response you needed, somebody say, whatever. Sometimes you say it's not worth it, but it's still eating a hole in your stomach. It ain't worth it, but however, if it's still plaguing you, it's worth it. It's just to get as God try to find a way to um, adjust the tuner to get the right frequency that the person can receive what you're saying. But not only they receive what you're saying, but you get back the best type of music that you can receive. You turn the knob on the radio because you want to get the song that you want. You keep on adjusting it so you get clarity. But so the onus is on the person who wants the music to sound good to adjust it in a way where as the frequency is right and the vehicle, the person can receive it to a point where okay, that's fine. They give you something that you want to hear. It's all about getting. It's almost like selfish, but it's all about getting what you want to hear. So you still dealing with somebody outside of yourself. So if you're trying to get something that you want to hear, then you need to say something that they can hear in the way that they can hear it. There lies the work. That's the
Mm,
understand. Like you straight sleep. Um,
man, I'm fully awake. I look like this every. You guys not used to this by now. I'm fully awake. I can't walk around like this. This is not natural. This is my nat. This is how I look naturally every day.
have you went to you know tattoo artists? They can just draw some eyelids right there. They can just put the eyeballs
Now I'm gonna pass on
on
that
your
one.
eyelids.
I'm gonna pass on that.
I think I've seen I think I've seen that before. They would sleep in the eyelids and you just
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
eyeballs right here and they
yeah.
start
I have
snoring
seen that. Mhm.
and and they start snoring.
So perhaps that's related to learning a person. Perhaps that is related to learning a person's love language or learning how the person can receive from you.
Yeah, I would say so. It don't have to be anything romantic, but yeah, I would say so. Because you're still trying to get a response. You try to dwell with that person in harmony, whether it's business relationship, team sport, or just marriage. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so.
Okay. Mhm.
Yep. Okay, you got any question? Any question want to ask me? You want to say?
well, well, yes. Like I was saying, I'm very happy that that guy, right place, the Holy Spirit placed him in your car at just the right time. That's really awesome, you know. And as for closure, I know with me, as I'm continuously more and more focusing on Christ and God likeness is increasing in me, I am finding that I'm able to let things go more, and I'm finding more closure on a lot of things, and I'm finding that forgiveness it's becoming easier and easier. You know, like the Holy Spirit is kind of like you're saying. I'm becoming, I'm becoming a physical minimalist, like kind of letting things go, and also in my
Mhm.
soul, like I'm letting things go. Just and you're right, you feel freer. You feel a lot of freedom when you let things go. So I think the ultimate source of closure, um, and go is just focusing on Christ and letting the Holy Spirit, you know, grow the fruits of the Spirit in you. Um, and I'm
It,
finding, yeah, peace and closure.
I think that it's big what says focus. I think what even believers need to be careful of. You know, even the scripture says, "Cast your cares on Him because He cares." I get that. That's valid. But it also it casts down every imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Now, what it says about at the end of that scripture says, "Then you must bring into captivity every thought unto the obedience of Christ." That's what everybody forget. Bring. That's a verb. That means you got to do some work. You got to isolate. You got, I mean, you have to do the work. It's not as if, okay, I'm doing everything for you. He's given us the ability to do the work, but a lot of times we choose not to do the work. Why? Because the work becomes difficult, and the work. If the work is difficult for others, for people, they won't do it. That's why people go to church and they want people. They want the pastor to do everything for them, especially smaller churches. Pastor, I need a ride. Pastor, you got no food refrigerator. Pastor, this is bad. Pastor, I got a job. I mean, there's a place for that. But when do you stop drinking milk? When you build back up. So bring it to captivity. It's about a mindset. Bring it to captivity. I mean, I deal with every day with myself, and that is the discipline mindset is what a lot of times we don't have. But we go to church and become inspired. It's like I go by a fire to get warm, but then when I leave the fire, I'm not warm anymore because I'm not holding the fire in my heart. I'm not the fire. I ain't got the fire. I don't have the all consuming fire. I'm just here to get a hit. And people go to get a hit. And not even to church, they go to motivational speakers, they go to other places to get inspired, but they're not motivated to change
Hmm.
for themselves. They don't have a self motivation. Somebody else has to motivate them, but they can't motivate themselves. And when you can't motivate yourself, well, if you suppose you can't get to the meeting, suppose you can't pick up the phone, suppose your internet don't work, where do you where did you pull from? What lights your fire? Yeah, you should be able to. That's why you have the gates, and you have to build yourself up. Even David, when he was into his is it Gilgal, I believe, Gilgal, and they was about to attack him. His boys, the killers, the mighty men, because they left and the Philistines pilfered through all their stuff, and they took their kids and their wives, and they turned around and looked at they looked at David like Adam probably looked at Eve when he got kicked out of the garden. That's why he started saying, "It's the woman you gave me." Yeah, David had to encourage himself. He didn't pull from them; he pulled from himself. It was there he just had to pull it up. And when he encouraged himself, they saw something came over him and they stepped back. A lot of times we don't know how to encourage ourselves. We need people. Yeah, we definitely need people, but we don't encourage ourselves to walk in purpose. We exist until live. So therefore, no closure. It's just existing.
Hmm.
Yep. All right, Phil, you have anything to say? Phil, multitasking. I guess multitasking. Oh, I think this was a good one. I mean, the closing is a rant, that's for sure. But I got a little inspired from the ending of my son's football game. He got two more this Saturday, Saturday Sunday on AAU, but it's close to a season. They won the game, and so that was good. I mean, they're not going to playoffs, but it's a learning experience for all of them. It's
Mm,
unfortunate that they only can do 2 years of football in middle school. They can't play to 7. So some kids are just learning for the first time. Yeah,
mm,
it'd be great if they can do 6, 7, 8, but they can't. It don't work that way. Yeah, so the closure, and then we all need closure in situations. I had conversations with my wife and other stuff. I said, "Oh, I need closure." Some stuff. I got my taxes off. That was closure. Yeah, that was closure. And now I got to do my nonprofit stuff so I can get another form of closure. My
mm.
990 EZs. So it is what it is. The year's almost up. All right. All hearts and minds clear.
All right. Have a wonderful evening.
All right.
The way, the truth, and the life, Jesus Christ. I don't know what that. I don't know what that was, but
How you do it? I said, woo,
hey,
woo.
just, just don't start spitting up pea soup or nothing like that.
What's that?
Just don't start spitting up soup or nothing like that.
I just see people go by church like, ooh, ooh, ooh. What's wrong with you? Ooh. Stop, stop screaming. Nobody talking. Ooh. But it happens. It happens. It happens. All right. Later.
All right, have a good night.
Jim.
Hey, you left me and got rid of yourself.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad. And like roaches just pop back up. Oh, there you are. Ow.
You did it again. Can't
Oh,
stop
what's wrong
me.
with that? You sound like Kanye. You sound like Kanye.
Again. Ah.
Uh,
You,
kick. I did it right this time. All right. Hey, Jeremy. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get back up here. I won't give up. My sound back up. It's taking too long. Taking too long, y'all. Hey, Journeyman. Hey, gentlemen, this is Hero General with Dr. D. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. For my Instagram people, follow and check me out on the YouTube. For my YouTube people, click like, comment, share, and check me out on my Instagram, a Hero Seeks. Right there, a Hero Seeks. That's my tag. So when you do that, what you do is you organically help and build with me. You grow with me, so we make it better tomorrow, today. That's my goal: to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, to help you get beyond your first move and create a better mindset today. Um, you see on the replay or up above, you see the blocks where purpose centered purpose centered videos as well as motion videos, and my new segment, uh, Ride and Share with Dr. D. Now, my update is I'm gonna do my reaction videos, and Renee just told me that he sent me a couple of my in my DM, so I will get on that. So, with that being said, if you don't remember anything else, remember this: every day you get up vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never move back. Life is just too short to live it looking in the rearview mirror. It's so small, and the past is the past. But the one that you have yet to see. So create your future, live your life. Live and don't exist. Dun, dun, dun. I said out. Instagram out. All right. A hero's rant. Free. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.